Hi, my name is Anya Bleed. I'm an artist and I'm here on YouTube making some very simple tutorials how you can start making abstract art. I was thinking to share with you that I think is very helpful for people like me who are Virgos and who are very perfectionist maybe, and like tend to overthink everything and like worry a lot and like just think about stuff that is not very so important maybe sometimes. Who knows, maybe it is. Here is what you can do about it. We are going to create some art, and while creating this art we are going to just go through all of those thoughts, because you know, if you just tell yourself stop thinking, stop worrying, stop stressing, like you're not gonna stop doing it, you're just probably gonna get more stressed. Instead, we are gonna think all of those thoughts, but we're gonna think them in a system which is gonna be binded to us drawing. And so once we draw it out, it's like done, it's there, it's documented. That thought is out there in the wild, in the reality of things, and you know, you can skip from having it in your brain now. You will need some art tools, art materials, art supplies, what it's called, I don't know. It can be, you know, a pencil, a pen, marker, it can be watercolors, it can be crayons. Maybe you have kids and they have crayons or they have some kind of pens, you can use that also. So I just want to make it clear that you don't need to have expensive art supplies to do this. You can do this with anything you have at home. So let's do it. I am right-handed person. I'm you know, using my right hand for everything. So now I'm going to take my pen in the left hand. And if you are a left-handed person, take your pen in the right hand. Create some kind of just bubble and think about your worries or your thoughts you have, and just do this. Now, I have this blobble, I don't know, wobble. I have this shape in there. And now I can take pen in my normal hand. So now the point is that every shape that you can see over there, so for example, this shape created by these lines, right? You see this shape? I'm gonna fill it up with some color or with some pattern. While I'm doing that, I'm going to think those intense thoughts that I have, some worry. And I will try to give each specific thought its own little shape. So let's take an example. Let's say I am supposed to have a speech tomorrow, or in a week, or sometime soon. I'm supposed to have a speech in front of many people, and I'm getting worried about it, how it's gonna be. Let's start with the thought like, what if I forget my text? So this shape here will be, what if I forget my text? I will say like, what if I forget my text? What if I forget my text? I kind of just think over and over in it. Or maybe I don't forget my text, but I say some kind of word in a wrong way. So I fill up that shape. Then I can use still the same color, but I will take the next shape. So for example, this little one here, you see that shape? I'm gonna work with that one now. So what if my camera died? No, it didn't die actually. It's, I ran out of memory. So let's take next shape. This shape, I will be thinking, what if I'll be talking and I will have, my clothes will like look weirdly on me or something, like my clothes will sit so weird. And I think about that thought, and I think about it and what's gonna happen, what's the worst thing that's gonna happen, and I fill up that shape. Then I take some other color, or you can continue with the same color if you want. You can take some other color and you go to the next shape, for example this shape here, and I will be thinking, for example, what if I will be late to the place, to my speech, and I fill up some other shape, just some random things, like don't think too much about how are you gonna fill it up, just fill it up in some way. You can also just, you know, fill them up, like literally just fill them up with some color. You can fill them up with different weird lines. But the point is that to fill up every little shape in there that you can see and assign different weird thoughts that you have to every shape there. So in the end, you kind of like go through all the possible thoughts and worries and obsessions you have, and you let them all, you know, go out there, go out into the wild. And once they're out there in the paper, in the form of shapes and colors, it just feels like it's more space inside of your head to think some other stuff. Usually helps me. Every little tiny shape you fill up with different forms, different colors, and every time you try to assign different, very specific thought to every shape. So what happens in the end is that you kind of go through all of those obsessive thoughts. You go through all of those, like, what's the worst thing that can happen scenarios. And once they were out there in the paper, in this colorful, pleasant shape, they're like, stop harassing you so much inside. And it's easier to deal with them. So I really much can advise you to try this exercise next time you have obsessive thoughts. It would probably be as well maybe to write about your thoughts, but I don't know, it just doesn't work as well for me. For me, it works the best to create some kind of art, because once I create art, I have a feeling of like, now I'm done, now I can let go. And if I just write stuff, I don't get the same feeling of satisfaction, of completion. So yeah, try this. I hope you will enjoy this. I hope it will help you. And please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this type of content and if you want to see more content like this. Check out my stuff on Instagram and have a great day and have a great life. Bye bye.